Goodbye, mailbox. I can see the end of the world. Ow. My Tesla just tried to beat me up. New York City, here we come! What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be an interesting vlog because I am officially moving to New York City. So I'm gonna be spending the next day in my Tesla. It's all packed up. Got the essentials, my golf bag, and I look like a bum right now because I'm literally road tripping, but I'm just like driving out of my house and feeling very sad. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. It's just so weird because no one prepares you for life changes. Like, you can plan and prep and do all these things, but nobody ever really tells you what the next chapter of your life is gonna be like. Oh, I got a package. I'm gonna check that out before I go. This one says Lizzy Capri on it, so it's definitely mine. I wonder what's in it. Goodbye, mailbox. Goodbye, gate. I literally am acting like it's the end of the world, but it's not. And I don't know though, it's so crazy. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me for my little road trip, and we are gonna make the essential stops, obviously. New York, here we come. I'm moving to Brooklyn, by the way. I love Brooklyn. I think I was always meant to be a Brooklyn babe because, like, I genuinely never, ever, ever could have ever imagined or thought that this would be my life, you know? Oh my gosh, look at that huge blow up thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. Oh my gosh, they're having like a little birthday party. That's so cute. I love that. I remember when I used to rent those things for my videos back in the day. But your girl's growing up. I feel like I'm leaving the nest again, even though it's technically my house and now my parents live with me. It's change. It's beautiful. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it is, but it is, guys. You just have to wait a little bit for it. And update on Ashley. I cannot believe she's been with me for so many years, but legit, like, she needs to grow up, this girl. I keep telling her to open and start her own channel, but she's just been, I mean, she started, I think, but she's been kind of like, but you know, like, everyone does things at their own time, so it's okay. Well, I will check in with you guys in a little bit. I gotta, like, legit get on the road because I am running so much later than I wanted to. New York City, here we come! Made it to my first stop, and I am going to eat the food my mom packed me because she's so cute. She literally packed me like a whole lunchbox. I love her. And I have to unbox this box. Ooh, we got Flower Bomb. Flower Bomb Extreme. What the heck? Even? Ah! Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, it's like a soft matte color. Wait. I used to wear this all the time, but then I kind of stopped, and now I'm gonna start wearing it again. Okay, I'm hungry, so next we are gonna see what my mom packed me for lunch. She's literally the cutest. I love her so much. She made me mandu, and I told her I'm trying to eat healthy, so she packed me a bunch of beets and carrots. And at the bottom, she put some pastel de natas for me. How sweet. Oh my god, look. I was gonna do a Q&A, but I don't want to talk with my mouth full. I love my mom. I think I need to go get some Starbies because honestly I'm not really that tired, but it's fun to have a little sippy sip on some drinks. Plus, I didn't really have coffee today, so I'm gonna let myself have some coffee. These carrots are so good. No one ever. Just kidding. No, they are really good. I'm literally eating a bowl of carrots and beets. Look how healthy I am. Or a beet. Carrot or beet? Carrot. This is a beet. I really want to get some salt and vinegar chips, but I'm trying to eat healthy, so I feel like I shouldn't. but it's such a staple. I'm very excited for all the good food in New York because, I mean, Raleigh has actually pretty good food too, but I don't know. I feel like the vibes are different. Ow. The fuck? How? Oh my gosh, did you guys see that? My Tesla just tried to beat me up. So embarrassing. So I have my car programmed to open the door when I get close because I'm always holding so many things in my hands, but that time kind of backfired. But I got my coconut chai latte. Yum. I got some Arizona green tea for the road and some beef jerky and these peeled mangoes. I was about to get a bunch of candy and chips, but I'm trying to be healthy. But anyways, I was gonna do a Q&A. Welcome to Lizzy's Q&A. Question 1 was, if you weren't a YouTuber, what would you be doing? Honestly, no clue. Like, I feel like I've actually thought about that for the past couple years and was like, whoa, what would I do? I mean, before this, I was a technical writer at LinkedIn, so I had a real job. I mean, not that this isn't a real job, but like, there's just not a lot of structure, so it feels like you do have a lot of freedom. But the trick is, I think, to create structure for yourself. Something I needed to do because I was just so like living in chaos. I don't know. I honestly think if I wasn't doing YouTube or in any entertainment thing, I would legit just be working at LinkedIn. Actually, I don't know. I feel like I have entrepreneurial spirit to me, so maybe not. I've always wanted to do something cool. I feel like I'm always very business minded and oriented, so I'm always like thinking about different ways to be my own boss, I guess, and like fulfill any gaps in society, because I feel like that's what business is building something that fulfills a gap. If you see that there's demand for something, you want to like fulfill that demand. But I think eventually after LinkedIn, I probably would have left regardless and maybe become a technical writer elsewhere and then eventually get out of that and do something. Like maybe I would have taken over my parents' dry cleaner. Yeah, I don't know. I was supposed to be a doctor when I was 5. Like that's what I like wanted to be, but I think it was incepted into my brain by my parents. Because once I got to college, I was like, no. Question number 2, what is the best trip you've ever been on? I feel like a lot of the trips I went on when I was kind of in my feels, when I went to Hawaii / and Alaska with Denise and Sally, that was so much fun. Like I just felt like I had no worries, you know, like Hakuna Matata. In Alaska, it was so sick because we got to pet a moose. We went salmon fishing and then ate the salmon we just caught, and one of them had eggs in them, so we got to eat salmon eggs fresh, and they're way less salty than the ones you get like in sushi. We saw sea turtle when we were in Hawaii on that trip. We went whitewater rafting in Alaska in 0-degree water. That's probably one of the best. I've had transformative trips where I feel like I was just going through so much inside my head, and the company and everyone I was with was just like awesome. Honestly, I went to St. John a couple of years ago. That was really fun. Exploring places on your own is really fun, but also going with the right people is fun too. But these are also people I can have fun with no matter where in the world I am. I think a lot of it has to do with company as well as where you are and like your mental state at the time. What is your comfort food? Probably Korean food, like either Korean barbecue or soup, pho. I love pho. Honestly, any kind of Asian food, but mostly leaning towards Korean. Maybe like Vietnamese food is really good too, and eggs. I love eggs. What is the hardest part about being a YouTuber? Probably trying to visualize like the number of people that like know who you are and being consistent and pivoting and evolving. Honestly, it really is a dream job. I would say finding balance, because what I get to do for work is really fun, but I find that I get very, very carried away and I don't prioritize myself sometimes because I'm so caught up in the excitement of being a content creator, and I unknowingly burn out. And it's like good to have a life outside of it, good to just have a life where you are surrounded by people you love, that love you, not letting yourself get too lost in that world. Honestly, after taking some time to like take a break, I really have so much appreciation for what I get to do every day. It's just really fun, especially if you're around the right people. It can get stressful, but I always have to remind myself like the scale of everything. Like the world is not gonna end if I don't get my video up. What's your favorite video you've ever made and why? I don't know. I made a Team Roar Goes to Prom video and that was really fun. I just loved it because I felt like I could recreate prom the way I wanted it to go versus the way it actually went. And so I got really carried away. Had so much fun with it. I think that's probably my favorite. I mean, I filmed so many that there isn't one that stands out. A lot of them stand out. And I don't know, just filmed so many videos. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, whoa. I actually can't believe I filmed so many videos. Holy moly. Have you ever had a big argument with another YouTuber? Online? No. I don't even think in person. Define fight. Because what does that really mean? You know? Actually, you know what? I probably have had a big argument with another YouTuber now that I think about it. Okay, moving on. What is the best piece of advice you received from a friend? Well, Denise has been giving me really good advice and great pep talks, and every time I think of her I just smile, because either I think of like a really funny thing she told me, or I just think about all the videos we used to make together and it just makes me laugh. But she's just been giving me a lot of good perspective on dating and men, and she just has been giving me really great perspective. Actually, I would say recently the best advice I have been told was by my therapist, and she was like, instead of telling myself in my head like I should have done it this way or I should have done this, she's like, change it to I could have, and that we make the best decisions given what we know at the time, and that knowledge is limited, so it's okay to make not the best decision, you know, when you look at it in hindsight. And like, that's just life though. I really had to stop being so hard on myself because I was really down bad on myself. Just by like things, you know, able to look back in hindsight and be like, wow, I literally settled for the worst, like below -1 million bars. But the only way for me to learn is through experience, so I guess it had to have been experienced. The next question is, what is the craziest challenge you've ever done? I don't know, you guys tell me. What do you guys think is? I feel like that's a hard question because I've done a lot of random things and crazy challenges. Actually, I do know. It was my idea to get that water bug. Well, I don't know, my sister. But anyways, I actually did bite into it and eat it, and it was so nasty because you could like feel the like legs get stuck between your teeth. Ah! So gross. Another crazy thing that I'm just like, holy moly, I can't believe we did this, was when I flew a plane. I literally flew a plane. I mean, I didn't take off and land it really, but I flew it. I think that probably the coolest, craziest. Okay, next question. Have you ever been injured while filming? I have. Well, I got injured maybe twice. I was filming a brand deal with this girl, and I was riding my dirt bike to get around back, and I accelerated when I was at like a very muddy location, and it slid out and I fell off my bike, and it like knocked the wind out of my lungs. When I tell you I couldn't breathe, I was like like I literally couldn't breathe. It wasn't like I really got hurt. I like scraped my knee and stuff, but it was just scary because I had never experienced that before. Another time I got hurt was when we were playing that hide and seek video for Preston's thing, and I sprained my ankle because I fell. So what can I say? I was literally top 4 though. I don't know how. That's about it. I think. Have you ever regretted doing a challenge? No. I mean, sometimes I think back and have like little regrets, but then I'm like, what is the point of overthinking this and like making myself feel bad about something I can't change? I mean, I could reflect and improve moving forward, but so I have no regrets. That's how I try to live my life. The next question after that was, would you ever start another YouTube channel? I have 3. No, I have 4. My dog, Millie, getting old, has a channel. I have a channel. I have a vlog channel that I might make a live stream channel. And I have a gaming channel. They all have over at least 500k subs. Millie has 1 million. Vlog channel's at 1 mil. The gaming channel's at 600k maybe. My main channel's at 7 mil, which is insane. So I don't think I would. I don't see why I need to. I mean, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Another question is, do you have bucket list goals you still want to achieve? I don't know. Not really. I just want to have a good time. I mean, I have goals, and I feel like I come up with goals here and there. Honestly, one of my goals is to make it to the Olympics, and I think the best way is through golf. I don't know what sport I could pick up at the age of 30 where I could make it to the Olympics. And honestly, that dream may just not have to just not. But I've been golfing a lot and practicing a lot, so you know what? You never know. What about you guys? What are your guys' bucket list goals? I always thought I wanted to run a full marathon, but nah. I'll do a half. Who is your best friend in the YouTube world? I want to say Denise. I've been trying to get her to start a channel, and I think she will soon. Go on her Instagram and tell her to start a channel. I think she needs some encouragement from you guys. I've been hanging out a lot with Evelyn and her sisters. They're so cute. And so I feel like I'm pretty close with them now. Like, it's like, I think when you hang out and spend a lot of time together, not just working, but kind of living, because they came to visit me, you just get to know someone so quickly, and it just like vibes, you know? I think that's a good sign, and I feel super comfortable, like, just in general. I don't know if that's an Asian thing. Like, I mean, we probably are related somewhere at some point, you know, because we're both Korean. And it's funny, the other day I was thinking about this and I was like, wow, all of our names also start with E. Because, I mean, mine to you guys is Lizzy, but my full name is Elizabeth. Just saying. I think that was the last question. So car's at 94%. We're good to go. We got 4 hours and 53 minutes remaining. Car's charged enough so we can go. Okay, we're just gonna hit the road because I really want to get to New York before it gets dark. So cheers. We are stopped. I'm about an hour away, so I'm doing really great on timing. Hooray. It's about like almost like 9, so I'm getting really tired, but I'm so close. And I was getting kind of hungry, but I noticed that my mom left me a note and they gave me $200. Well, my mom and dad left me a note, and it's just so cute. Like, I literally feel like leaving the nest. I kid you not, but I'm grown up. But it's just like, it gets so emotional because I know that our time here on earth is limited, and I just love the fact that I get to see my parents so frequently. I feel very lucky for that. Not really emotional because I'm gonna miss them too. My mom is like the sweetest person in the whole world, and I love her so much that it makes me cry. But it feels like this new chapter of my life is just starting, which is so weird because I've lived, I feel like, such a full and whole life so far, but I still feel like a kid sometimes. I know I'm not on my own, but it's just crazy. Like, I never thought I would move to New York or something. I don't know why, but I also never really thought this far ahead. Like, I wasn't like, oh, when I'm 30, I'm gonna be doing this. Like, I just didn't think that time would fly so quickly, but here I am. I can't believe I'm 30. So I am very emotional. There's a lot of time for me to just ponder and think about everything and my life moving forward. It's just like, I feel like for one of the first times in a while, I'm excited for stuff again, excited for where I'm at and where I'm going. And I think for a long time, I just didn't know what I was doing. So I felt very stuck. But I'm gonna miss my mom and her cooking and just like living with my parents. You really don't appreciate that phase of your life when you're younger and everything is kind of done for you and you don't have to worry about bills, you don't have to worry about like real life things. Like your problems seem significant in the time, but it gets more and more serious as you get older, I feel. So when I do think back, I'm like, wow, it was so nice just being a kid. And I got a taste of that again, so it was really nice. But your girl's moving to New York, and I'm gonna become a real person. I feel like I'm being reintegrated into society. So I have to learn a lot. I'm like Kimmy Schmidt taking on New York City after living in an underground hole and not interacting with many people or a diverse group of people. So it should be an interesting next phase of my life. It's a weird and interesting time right now with my YouTube career, so I'm evolved. I'm different. So I got about an hour left and I'm gonna charge until it's at like 80% and hit the road again. I should be in New York in a jiffy. I finally landed in New York City, which makes me an official New York girly, and I couldn't be more excited. First things first, I gotta get my new apartment organized and cleaned up. These amazing girls came over and totally transformed my space. They helped me organize all of my clothes and also get rid of some clothes that I clearly did not need anymore. They are total pros at what they do, and one of them has actually been trained by Marie Kondo herself on how to organize a space. I learned some new folding techniques, and I have this new AI-powered stylist called Alta that they introduced me to, and it's on your phone where you don't have to get out of bed and try on all your clothes to see what outfits you want to wear that day. So shout out to the girls at Ulta for transforming my space, organizing my closet, and setting up this app for me. Now that I'm in New York, I gotta start dressing like a New Yorker. And I'm really trying to up my style game. Would you say it's a normal amount of clothes or like a lot of clothes?
Expert. I've seen way more and I've seen way less.
So I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle. Everyone always thinks they're very worse.
That's true. Welcome to my apartment. So currently I am living at my parents' apartment. I want to give you a little bit of a tour. Just cleaned up real quick, so it's not like the cleanest, but this is the kitchen. And it's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Over here is my bedroom. And then over here is Denise's future bedroom. This is the bathroom. And that's pretty much it. This is the closet. And the clothes that I got reorganized. Over here we have the living room. Ta-da! And some snacks, obviously. Photo wall of me and my siblings. There's me at the apple farm in our very first house where I grew up. My brother and my sister. So this is Millie. I miss my dogs. I have a bunk bed for them in my room. Do you want to see it? It's so cute. Isn't it so cute? Millie likes the bottom bunk. Kona has long legs, so she gets up on the top bunk. But I want to make like a little nook for them in here. But then it's hard for me to commit to like doing stuff because I'm like, I'm gonna move soon. I did get new bed covers because this I got in India is like custom made and I have a skirt that goes with it. I just want like a fresh look, and then I liked having monochrome kind of vibes. And then I got some new pillows because what I have right now is like not fluffy enough. Also, I have this bike, exercise bike. I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna set it up, I think, in my living room so that I could stay fit without leaving my apartment because I literally don't leave sometimes. I want to like get in my exercise, like especially if it's cold out. But that's pretty much it. Look at my TV. It looks like a picture frame, and so when you leave it like on, it just goes through different like Van Gogh paintings or different scenes. This is my llama that I got in Peru. Hi. Isn't it cute? Oh, this is my designer bag collection from Gucci. This from Louis. YSL. Off-White. I rarely ever use them because they're so nice, but I'm really starting to reevaluate that decision because my sister's rock. That's me. That's my sister. But I got this for her, so I don't know why this is here. Got it for her birthday. This is the final piece to really make this a home. I got sent this workout bike and summer is coming, so we gotta put this thing together. I've been lounging on my couch and not exercising and just bed running, and it's time to change that. Shout out to Yesel for sending this bike to me and making sure I stay in shape. Oh, what the heck? Oh my God. Okay, it's gonna be put together in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! We did it! With the help of my handy dandy Ashley, I got the bike built. And I'm ready for my hot girl summer! Whoa. Oh my gosh, it's got like a whole speaker system. Look, it's
Bluetooth
on.
mode, audio mode.
Okay, so it tells you like all your stats. And then I think you can play music because there's speakers down here. And then I have to get rid of my couch. Make space for this. Okay, well thank you to Yesel for sending me this awesome bike. I'm gonna make sure I actually use it. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.